Hello, and welcome to another YouTube video. I had originally recorded this with a face cam and audio, but my audio got completely messed up, and I'm so sorry about that. So we're filming this with a new face cam, and I'm just gonna kind of put it over top of the old one, I think. So thank you so much for watching this. I super appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy it. We're starting off looking at our staircase that we made in the last episode, and I decided to do a little bit of farming. I really wanted to show you guys my new Minecraft skin that I made, and it looks like me, and I think I did a pretty good job, and I'm really proud of it. We woke up the next morning, and I did a little bit of cleanup in our inventory, and I made some stone pickaxes. I decided today that I wanted to do a little bit of mining, but surprise, I'm going to the mesa biome to do it. I'm trying to be as brave as I can, and I go into this little cave that I see, and it's really dark and scary, but I managed to get to the bottom of it, and there was nothing. It was empty. But I'm still pretty proud of myself for doing it, and again, I'm going over to another cave, and I find out that it's honestly nothing but a lot of terracotta. Nothing truly interests me here, but after a few warm-ups I hover over a big ravine, but I decide not to do that one either. Then I find an exposed mine shaft, which is so awesome but also so scary. I decided to pick up each of the mine track rails for two different reasons. One of the reasons being it let me know where I've been, and the second reason is so I can build a minecart system later in the playthrough. I went down this dark tunnel, and I thought what I saw was like a vague chest shape. So I light up the tunnel and picked up the minecart tracks, and lo and behold, there was a chest. This chest had, I think, some name tag, maybe not a name tag, some coal, some iron, and maybe there was a name tag. I can't remember. I went down another hole and I could see a bunch of spider webs, but then I got really freaked out by a creeper, and good thing you guys didn't have audio because I screamed. I screamed like a little coward. I bravely killed the creeper and I lit up the rest of the area, and I had a feeling all the spider webs was a spawner, so I approached carefully with my sword. I start to clear the area as much as I can, taking out a bunch of spider webs, and it's connected to one of the wooden archways that was like a little bit frustrating because I had to clear that out to be able to tame the spawner. But I went down into another one of those tunnels and I lit it up, turned around because it ended up being nothing, and I went to bed. It was starting to get kind of dark and I didn't want any mob spawning. The next day I wanted to do some more caving, so at first I looked around to see if there was any nearby, but there wasn't really anything cool. I found a hole that had some copper in it, and that was pretty lackluster. And that's about all that came from caving that day. I did my daily farming, and then I decided to go fishing, now that I had a brand new fishing rod. And not to bore you with the details, but basically I caught a lot of fish, I got a puffer fish, and I got a sick bowl. I went to bed after fishing all day long. The next morning I decided to do a little bit of farming, and I think I cut some of my wheat too early. I'm not really sure. I think I did, but that's okay. I planted some more, and there were some pillagers. I took a moment to Google it and decided I would take the hour and 40-minute hit to kill the leader, mostly because I wanted the banner, but also because I didn't want to be shot out of nowhere when I was just walking around. So I killed the leader and his two little minions that he had with him, and then I decided to do a bit more fishing. And again, to save you the details, I didn't really get anything besides fish, but I got bored while I was fishing and went down into the pond to see what was under. And I'm glad I did that because I'm going to use some small ant strategies of using doors underwater to be able to breathe, and I'm going to check that out at some point. I cut some trees for wood and regretfully killed my pet pig. I know, I'm terrible. I just wasn't thinking, and I hung up my new banner. I tried fishing on my farm, and it actually went really well. The first thing I fished up was another fishing pole, and that was pretty sweet. The only good thing that I got out of those was the fishing pole, though, and I wasn't really getting anything good. I decided to go back to the mesa biome and check out more of that exposed mine shaft. I was walking around and saw even more exposed mine shaft, and lo and behold, there was a chest and a minecart just sitting out in the open, just sitting there. And they had some glowberries, some coal, and some torches, and some mine tracks. I found a creepy hole and decided to be brave and explore it. I could hear an Enderman. I figured it was far away enough that I could take care of this, but it was actually in the cave, and I got really freaked out here. And again, it's good for you guys that you didn't have audio with this, because I was getting really freaked out by the Enderman. Like, I didn't know whether he was going to attack me or not, because I know, like, in previous versions, the Endermen weren't friendly, and in some that they are. But basically, this freaked me out a lot, and I ended up leaving the cave after getting just a little bit of coal. And that's where I end this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, but can you please do me a favor? Can you hit like and can maybe leave a comment and subscribe? That would really help. I mean, I'm a small channel, so any interaction is really valuable to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!